Terrific performance by Altrincham this afternoon. It's finished Altrincham 3, AFC Fylde 1. We're talking to manager Phil Parkinson. Phil, there was a lot to be pleased about in that display today.
Certainly was. We've been talking about pressing high up the pitch, cutting the pitch off, and trying to force goals in that area rather than playing on the back foot. So we're really pleased that we were able to execute that so well today.
You mentioned the pitch, and that's a good place to start. Lots of water fell today, and for the majority, the pitch held up well, but we still got that difficult area over on the far side, and at times it was a bit unplayable.
Yeah, it was tough. Obviously, the old saying, both teams have to play on there. I felt we dealt with it well at times. We need to learn when not to play down that side a little bit better. Obviously, a few new players, we needed to probably remind them of how the pitch plays at certain times of the season. Obviously they've had a taste of midwinter at this point after such glorious weather, so it was a good run out for us certainly, and I hope Fylde got something out of it as well. So obviously you look at 3-1, it looks like we've had a comfortable victory. They had a lot of chances as well with regards. We made some excellent goal line clearances and some superb defending. Not that we were under vast amounts of pressure, but on another day they could have gone in. It could have been a much closer game, but I'm really pleased with the way we defended, particularly in the second half. I thought first half we were superb. I really felt we controlled the ebb and flow of the game. I felt we were the dominant team. And then second half, as I knew they would, they're a full-time outfit. They're an excellent team, excellent management team. And they play the way we want to play. So I said that to you earlier when we played Crewe. Wasn't so concerned about the result but the performance. And then the performances have got better and better, and this is an accumulation of that. And getting a victory on top of that just makes it ever so much sweeter. But like I said, I'm not going to get carried away with that, because again, we know we're fully focused a week from today on York City, where they're a full-time outfit and we'll need to be at our very best to get anything from that game.
And the quality of the goals today was outstanding.
I felt they were, yeah. I know 2 of them were free kicks. Willow executed them really well, but to get the free kicks in the areas where we were, there was some really good play. I felt the goal that we scored from open play was us to a T. Again, the high press worked a treat, and the way we were able to get Nathan in, and an excellent finish. And I said this the other week, didn't I, about Nathan Arnold? He'll produce us a goal, he'll create us a goal. So I'm glad he's sort of repaying that faith that I knew that he would deliver on in terms of the performances that he would give.
Yeah, probably 8 players out of 10 would try and burst the net, but he didn't. He just steered the ball very, very cleverly into the corner. No chance for James Montgomery.
No, excellent experience in that position, and that's exactly what I'd expect of a player of Nathan Arnold's quality.
You mentioned Fylde did have a lot of chances, some last-ditch defending, lots and lots of ricochets, but plenty of positives. Stephen Drench has had a good outing this afternoon, and there was some brilliant defending at times.
There was, and like I said, I don't want to over-egg that, because I do expect us to defend like that, and against a team that for me are favourites to win the National next year. Shows that we can do that against teams who are going to put you under certain amounts of pressure. But I didn't think it was sustained pressure. I felt there were moments in the game where we had to defend well, and we did that. And you do need a little bit of luck at times, and we probably had that today with regards to the goal line stuff. But overall, I felt we were in complete control, particularly the first half, and then the second half, obviously they're going to step it up a little bit, and they did, and put us under pressure a little bit more than they did in the first half, and we weathered that well. And I think because some of the lads probably haven't played 80-90 minutes yet, you could tell probably after about 75 to 80 minutes we were a little bit more sloppy in our passing and in our tracking, and probably we were tired in the mind as well as the body with regards to how we were setting up and pressing. So recognising that, the way that they recovered into the default positions and the things that we've worked on in training and identified through analysis has really helped the players, I feel, at this moment in time.
You had the added problem today that there wasn't really a natural number 10 out there, but overcame that pretty well.
Yeah, and we've looked at that playing without the likes of Josh, because he'd be missing for 3 games, but Max wasn't quite right today, so we decided to go with the flat 3 rather than the 2 and the 1. and it worked superbly well. I mean, all three of them have been outstanding during pre-season. I mean, Simon Richmond, it's such a shame he's got a knock today. I hope it's not too bad, but we don't quite know where we're up to with that yet. But I think Simon Richmond's come back like a man possessed. Obviously, Connor Branson's doing exactly what I'd expect him to do. And Sean Williams, again, like Simon, looks like a completely different player from last season. He was excellent last season for us. So it's really horses for courses in there, and it's giving me really good headaches to have coming the start of the season.
And you sense that every player in the squad realises that maybe they're not a shoe-in to get into the starting lineup, and there's some very, very good players competing with them for their place.
Yes, certainly, and we spoke about on Thursday sacrifices the players are making. People don't see it, they just think that they turn up and do their hour and a half. Players are putting in extra hours with regards the detail that we're putting into sessions at the moment. We're trying to, and we've always been fairly professional with what we've done. I'd like to think we're pushing everything to the limits, and we're asking a lot more of players, and it is taxing for them. It is very difficult, but the message that I keep sending to the players is, come the end of the season, the extra 44 hours that you put in a week compared to what you did last season, the extra work that we're asking you to do, the extra commitment that we're asking you to show, if it helps us get over the line come the end of next season, then it'll all be worthwhile. And I certainly will be doing everything in the behind the scenes to make sure that the players have everything that they need to be as good as they can be, coming every Saturday, every Tuesday game, and hopefully pushing us further on this season.
One more pre-season game at Trafford, but all focused now on the big opener against York City. There's bound to be a big travelling support from York, and it should be a huge occasion and a great occasion.
Yeah, really exciting game. It was one that I sort of was really looking forward to last season, and we were very, well, not fortunate because we played exceptionally well to beat York City twice. Obviously they've got a new management team in place. I mean, they've been here twice to watch us already. We've been to watch them today. So it's two teams that will do things the way they should be done, and I think it'll be a great contest.
And the crowd is going to be a big factor again. Hopefully they've not all gone on the summer holidays and we get a big attendance here for this game.
Yes, I said it at the back end of last season how important, well, I've said it ever since I've been here, how important that the fans are to us. And again, I'm asking more of my players. I'll keep asking more of the supporters as well. The more that they can contribute to us from the stands, the more it will help us. And it won't be an easy ride. We'll be a target for a lot of teams this season to sort of take points off Altrincham, where last season people were probably underestimating us a little bit and thinking, can that brand of football be sustainable at this level, which we proved it can. So we'll certainly need everybody. And I said last season, can we make this stadium electric, which when it is, it's absolutely fantastic. So you couldn't ask for a bigger game to spark interest in the local community to come down and support this fantastic team and this fantastic football club.
There's the thoughts of Phil Parkinson on this afternoon's 3-1 victory over AFC Fylde, and looking forward to the big game against the Minster men of York City next Saturday afternoon.